The sun rises, golden light shines on the water, the sea is vast and unknown, but it calls to us. It whispers of adventure. Since the dawn of time, humans have looked to the sea. It is a place of mystery, it holds secrets, it promises something new. The first sailors were brave. They sailed into the unknown. These early explorers were different from us. They didn't have maps or compasses. They used the stars to guide them. They used their knowledge of the wind and currents. They were pioneers. They opened up the world. Who were the first sailors? We may never know for sure, but evidence suggests that people were sailing as far back as 6000 BC. These early voyages were short trips. They stayed close to the shore. They fished and traded. In the Pacific Ocean, people sailed from island to island. They built boats called outriggers. Outriggers are very stable. They could handle rough seas. Around 3000 BC, people in Egypt were building sailboats. These boats were larger and faster. They could travel further. The Egyptians weren't the only ones exploring the seas. The Phoenicians were skilled sailors too. They lived along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. They built powerful ships. They sailed to distant lands. They traded goods and ideas. The Phoenicians were the first to circumnavigate Africa. That was around 600 BC. The Greeks were also great sailors. They sailed all over the Mediterranean Sea. They explored the Black Sea. They even reached Britain. The Greeks were the first to make maps of the sea. Section 4. Age of Discovery. By the 15th century, Europeans were eager to explore the world. The spirit of adventure and curiosity was at an all-time high, driven by the desire to discover new lands and expand their horizons. They were looking for new trade routes to Asia. The traditional land routes were long and perilous, often controlled by hostile forces, making sea routes a more attractive option. They also wanted to spread Christianity. Missionaries accompanied explorers on their voyages, hoping to convert indigenous populations to their faith. This was the age of exploration. It was a period marked by unprecedented maritime expeditions and the quest for knowledge about the unknown parts of the world. It was a time of great discovery and danger. Explorers faced treacherous seas, unpredictable weather, and the unknown challenges of new lands and peoples. One of the most famous explorers of this time was Christopher Columbus. His name has become synonymous with the age of discovery. In 1492, he sailed west across the Atlantic Ocean. His voyage was funded by the Spanish monarchy, who hoped to find a faster route to the riches of Asia. He was trying to find a new route to Asia. Columbus believed that by sailing west, he could reach the East Indies more quickly than by the traditional route around Africa. Instead, he landed in the Americas. This unexpected discovery would have profound implications for the future of both Europe and the newly encountered lands. Columbus's voyages changed the world. They marked the beginning of sustained European contact with the Americas, leading to significant cultural and economic exchanges. They opened up the Americas to European exploration and colonization. This era saw the establishment of new colonies and the exploitation of the New World's resources. Another famous explorer of this time was Ferdinand Magellan. His journey would prove to be one of the most ambitious and challenging of the Age of Discovery. He led the first expedition to circumnavigate the globe. Magellan's voyage demonstrated the vastness of the Earth and the potential for global navigation, forever changing the world's understanding of geography. Section 5. Perils of the sea. Sailing in the age of exploration was dangerous. The vast, uncharted waters held many unknowns. Many ships were lost at sea. Sailors faced numerous challenges, from unpredictable weather to treacherous waters. Storms were a constant threat. The violent winds and towering waves could easily capsize a ship. Ships were often battered by high winds and waves. Navigation was also difficult, with no modern technology to guide them. Sailors didn't have accurate maps or instruments. They often got lost, drifting aimlessly for days or even weeks. Disease was another danger. Many sailors died from scurvy, dysentery, and other diseases. The lack of fresh food and clean water made long voyages perilous. Despite these dangers, sailors continued to explore the world. Their courage and determination were unmatched. They were driven by a thirst for adventure and the promise of new horizons. They wanted to make new discoveries, to chart unknown territories and expand their knowledge of the world. They wanted to find new trade routes, to bring back exotic goods and wealth to their homelands. The perils of the sea were great, but the rewards were even greater. Section 6. New worlds discovered. The age of exploration led to the discovery of new lands. European explorers sailed to all corners of the globe. They mapped the coastlines of Africa, Asia, and the Americas. They discovered new plants and animals. They encountered new cultures. These discoveries had a profound impact on the world. They led to the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. They also led to the colonization of many parts of the world by European powers. Section 7. Legacy of exploration. The first sailors were pioneers, brave souls who dared to venture into the vast, uncharted waters of our world. They ventured into the unknown, facing treacherous storms and unpredictable seas. They encountered many dangers, from fierce weather to unknown territories. Yet they pressed on, driven by a thirst for discovery and adventure. They made amazing discoveries, uncovering new lands and cultures. Their voyages changed the world, mapping out new routes and connecting distant civilizations. They expanded our understanding of the globe and brought about a new era of global interaction. Today, we continue to explore the world around us, building on the legacy of those early pioneers. Modern explorers and scientists embark on journeys to uncover the mysteries of our planet. We explore the depths of the ocean, delving into the dark, uncharted waters to discover new species and ecosystems. Our technology allows us to go deeper than ever before. We explore the vastness of space, sending spacecraft and astronauts to the far reaches of our solar system and beyond. The quest for knowledge drives us to look up and wonder what lies beyond our planet. The spirit of exploration is still alive today, inspiring new generations to push the boundaries of what is known and venture into the unknown. It inspires us to learn more about our world, to understand the complexities of nature, and to seek out new frontiers in science and technology. It inspires us to push the boundaries of what we know, to innovate and create new technologies that can change the way we live and interact with our environment. The next time you see a ship on the horizon, remember the first sailors. Remember their courage, their determination, and their unyielding spirit. Remember their thirst for adventure, their desire to see what lay beyond the horizon, and their willingness to take risks for the sake of discovery. And remember the legacy they left behind, a legacy that continues to inspire us to explore, discover, and push the boundaries of what is possible.